Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is a thrift haul. So this weekend I went to 2 estate sales and there was an entire street that was having like garage sales. So any home on that street that wanted to participate could. So I also went there. Thankfully it was like 5 minutes from my house and I just parked on one end of the street and I walked all the way down. So I did get a few clips of those garage sales. The estate sales I did not. There were a lot of people that were coming in and out and it was just kind of weird, so I didn't film there. But I will start with some of the clips so you can see it was a beautiful day in Florida, and then I'm going to show you everything that I got. So let's go garage sailing and then we'll come back. So the first 2 places I went to were estate sales, and the first estate sale that I went to is where I grabbed these items. The second sale that I went to, I did not get anything from there. I walked in and I'll be honest, there was a certain smell in the air that kind of turned me off. So I don't think anybody knows this. I've never done like a Q&A on this channel, but I used to be a crime scene investigator before I changed career paths. And there was a certain smell in the air of that estate sale that brought back some memories that you don't really want to remember. So I walked in and I walked right back out. So probably TMI, but I figured I'd share. Why not? So I'm just gonna get right into the first estate sale. I grabbed things for myself, for my booth, and actually I grabbed a few items for some family members because they collect certain things, so I will share them. And I also grabbed one item from Facebook Marketplace while I was out running errands, so I will show you that with this haul as well. All right, the first items are books. I cannot pass up a good old vintage book, and I was going for more of the spring colors right now. I do have a lot of blue books in my booth, and I'm pretty sure all of them have sold now that I think about it, but I grabbed these for myself because I really want to fill my hutch up with some more books. So I did grab these, and this is one blue one, I know, but the rest are green. And of course, the pages. Those of you that have been around my channel for a while know that I'm obsessed with the books that look like this. And the first book that I grabbed, I really wanted to share this one with you because I do pay attention to the copyright date. It doesn't, like, if it's a newer book, you know, it's not going to deter me from buying it. I just like to know. But this one, the copyright was 1919, and I thought it was really cool. And the pages of this book feel very different than normal book pages. It's really smooth. It's really cool. But I wanted to share this one. It's all about the state of Maine. So I'm not from Maine. I don't know anything about Maine. I got it because of the green book, the pages, and the copyright was 1919. So cool. The other green ones, they're newer. I think like the 40s and the 50s, but I grabbed, yeah, this one's 1954. But again, I really just love the green. This actually came from a library, it looks like, so I'm gonna take that off. But I really just love the pages so much. So wanted to share these with you. And then I really like this thin blue one. I don't really have a lot of thin ones, so I thought it would be cool to add some different widths of books on my hutch. I grabbed a broom. Or broom piece. I don't know. I thought it would be just a nice little addition to something, and it was 50 cents. I found this embroidery hoop, and it was $2. I actually have a DIY project in mind for this that will be coming up. I believe it's going to be my next video, is a thrift flip video, and it's a collab video. So I'm pretty sure the idea that I have will be in that video. I grabbed this cutting board for $2. It's just a straight up cutting board, but I wanted to sand it down and do a DIY project on this. It's just a nice solid piece of wood, so I'm definitely gonna sand it and give it some new life. This piece was my favorite piece that I found at this estate sale. I really want to keep it for myself, but I have no room in my house or anywhere to display it, and I'm just going to put it in my booth for now. But it's a pastry board, or just a pastry board. Look at it. I mean, this is so cool. So the back is blank. This reminds me of something that my grandmother would use. So that's why I kind of want to keep it, but it's not like it was hers. It just kind of reminds me of something that she would use. So I'll put it in my booth for now and we'll see what happens. But I did grab that for $5. The last three things that I got at the estate sale are for my sister-in-law and nephew. They collect Disney pins, and they were $3 a piece. So I texted her and her husband, and they said yes. So I picked them up. This one is cool because it actually it moves around. Well, I mean, yeah. So I got those for them. So I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace and I came across this item and it was priced at, I think it was like $28. And I was like, oh, it's really cool, but I can't justify $28. So I hit the save button and I just kept checking it, and then she dropped it to $10. So I immediately messaged her and I drove 35 minutes from my house to grab this $10 item, and I am so happy that I did. So, are you ready? Look at this. It's like a vintage cutting board. I don't really know if it was used as a cutting board or more of a decor piece, but it's for a Florida, basically like an old Florida fruit company. And I don't think it's open anymore, but look at this. I mean, look at the nails. This piece is so awesome. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it, but I am going to find a place. Okay, for these garage sales on the street, I did not get that many items. There was some stuff, but it just wasn't really exactly what I was looking for. I will be honest, so you can see this table here. I will insert a clip of this. I am going to be redoing this, a quick refresh of it to put into my booth. And I did grab a second one. It's not a match to this, but I got it from the same house. And I grabbed it also to do a quick refresh and to put it in my booth. However, when I brought it home, I looked at it a little closer and it looks like their dog basically chewed up one of the legs, and I did not catch it when I was there. I saw the front two legs, which looked fine. I did not examine the back two legs, and I don't know if I can repair it. I only paid $5 for it, so I may give it a shot and see if I can do anything with it. But if I can't, it was only $5. I paid $5 for this too, and this one is in much better condition. I'll just be able to easily clean it up, sand the top, stain it, and then paint the legs, and I will be done. So I'm really bummed about the other one because it did have more ornate legs, but because they're more ornate and where the dog chewed them, I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to fill those areas and smooth it out enough. So you win some, you lose some. Definitely examine those furniture pieces before you actually buy them, because I'm really bummed. As for the other items, I am excited about these. So I found this old rusty grater. I am going to be putting this in my booth. It was 50 cents, and it's just a good little kitchen decor piece, so why not? These two birds are heavy and they are absolutely beautiful. I think so there was no price on them. She charged me $1 a piece, which is fine. I took them clearly. So I will say I'm holding them, and look at my hands. I don't really know what they're covered in. I don't even know if you can see. Like, obviously it's not flour, something like that, but I'm not sure if that's how it's supposed to be coated. So I'm gonna kind of try and clean them up a little bit before I put them in my booth. So that was at one house. And then the other house that I bought the rest of these items from, I was talking to her, and her son just got married, or was it her daughter? I don't know. One of her kids just got married, so she had a bunch of DIY stuff to sell because she didn't need everything after the wedding. So I got this whole pack, full pack of the floral foam, and then when I told her that I love to do DIYs and I have like a YouTube channel and things like that, she ran inside and grabbed another pack like this, except it only has 4, whereas this has 6. So she had opened it and I was like, I don't care. So I did grab those, and I think she charged me $1 a piece for them. Nothing had prices on them. So I think she charged me $1 a piece for them. I grabbed another cutting board. I really liked this one because I could see a really pretty DIY project with this. So I want to sand this down and clean it up. But at the same time, I think even if I just sand it down and give it a nice clean, like not the wax, like the oil, this would be really pretty, I think, once cleaned up as a display piece, like, you know, in your kitchen. So I want to sand it, clean it up first, and then I'll either do a DIY project like I have in my head, or I'll keep it as is. I'm not sure. This is a really pretty Lazy Susan. It is really pretty. I think she charged me, oh, the other one was $1. I think she charged me $2 for this one, $2 or $3, but it's, it feels like it's raw wood. It doesn't feel like it's been sealed. So I want to put something on here and then seal it up. So I'm really excited about this piece that I got from her. She did have a bunch of pottery. I do have clips of hers. So it was the one with a bunch of pottery, and there were a couple that I liked, but they were like, they weren't real pottery. They were, I don't know, like plasticky or like resin or something. So I didn't pick them up, but this one is real pottery, and it is so pretty. Love this. I totally forgot that on my way home from the estate sales, I also just stopped by the thrift store because why not? And I came across my first Ironstone pieces and I grabbed them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but they were like $1.50 a piece. So I could not pass them up, and I may just put them on my hutch. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do a hutch makeover here really soon and see what items I really want to keep on my hutch and what items I don't really need. So let me show you these pieces. This was the first one. I don't know if you can see from the lighting. There we go. The crazing on this piece is really pretty. It's what caught my eye, along with just the pretty scallop design. And then this, I mean, it says Ironstone on it. So the other two pieces were very similar, and they're the same name. Well, no, I take that back. This one is different. This one is J&G Meakin, England. And I looked it up, and this is also Ironstone. Oh, can you see? I'm sorry, I guess it's kind of hard to see with this lighting that I have going on. There's really not a lot of crazing on this one, just really the first one. And then this one is also the Johnson Brothers piece, like the first one. So it's just really pretty, and I wanted to share these with you guys as well. I have some, let me just show you. I have these vase fillers or bowl fillers that I got from Target last year when they were on clearance. And oh, is that upside down? So I think that for like the spring and summertime, I may, you know, put these in, like once I stack the bowls up, I could put this in the top one to put on my hutch. I think it will just be a pretty little way to display them. I'm not sure, maybe they'll end up in my booth. I don't know, but I grabbed Ironstone for $1.50 a piece, and I'm not complaining. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed shopping with me at the garage sales and seeing everything that I grabbed. I know it's a smaller haul than I've done in my past couple videos, but I really had a lot of fun this weekend driving around and going to the estate sales and garage sales. I don't do them very often. I mainly stick to the thrift stores because I've gotten to know the people that work there. So I tend to just keep going back to them. But I did get some really good deals. I'm really excited to flip some of these items, to just clean some of them up and put some in my home, put some in my booth, flip some. So definitely, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're looking forward to some thrift flips and future DIY projects, definitely consider subscribing so that you can be a part of this journey with us. And let me know what was your favorite item. I definitely love, hold on, this is my favorite piece that I grabbed. Yes, it was from Facebook Marketplace. It wasn't from a garage sale, but this is my favorite piece that I grabbed on this trip. So let me know which one is your favorite. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.